Hi, welcome to the Angie website. Today we're going to show you a demo about the Workflows module. The overall purpose of the Workflow module is usually aimed by achieving some significant improvement, including the efficiency, effectiveness, flexibility, and timeliness. This is the Workflow module which allows scheduling to automatically create or modify other areas of data. To notify users of data events, an event-driven system used to automate tasks and notifications. To automatically process by sending mail, invoke custom function, task scheduling, create event, and update fields. The workflows will be efficient in your business by automating the processes. This is the step 1. It talks about the schedule workflow. The purpose of scheduling workflow is to process and manage the execution task. And here you'll need to give the basic details that include selecting a module and scheduling workflow. This is a select module. It serves as the focus of the workflow, and this contains the list of the modules where the workflow will be executed. And I will choose the contracts. The description, this will serve as a brief summary for your workflow. I will put here new contract. And this is to specify when to execute this workflow. This means that the purpose of this is to specify when would you like to run the workflow. You can select the specific event that may occur into the selected module when the current workflow will be executed. Only on the first save, this will trigger or execute a workflow only when new record is created. And until the first time the condition is true, once the workflow is executed, it's not going to perform the same operation on that record again. And every time a record is saved, this should be executed every time record is saved. As a result, values will be automatically updated. And every time a record is modified, this workflow will be executed every time you edit and save operations will be performed on a record. This is a schedule. This is a timely basis to execute the workflow. Schedule workflow features offer you a wide variety of options on when to run your workflow. And I will choose only on first save and then click the continue. The step 2 is all about the add new conditions. The workflow will only be executed on the records that satisfy the conditions specified by you. We have two conditions here, all conditions and any conditions. The all conditions, this is where you can set required conditions that should be met to execute the workflow. It means that it must be matched to execute the workflow. Here I want the workflow to execute on customer name is Evans, and the condition is to send an email unto the customer name is Evans. And any condition, it is where you can set optional conditions to execute the workflow. And click the continue. And for the step 3, add task, this is where you can set the specific task that you want to be processed. These actions that should be executed with the help of workflows can be configured through task, while previously defined steps are just to provide directions and inputs. Here are the tasks: send mail, this is to send an email notification and invoke custom function. This is to update target fields of records in a module when actions are performed in source field in a different module. Create to do is to create a new calendar task. Create event, this is also to create a new calendar event. And update fields, this is to update fields of selected module. Create entry is to update records when conditions are satisfied on parent record. And I will choose the send mail. And here is the form for sending mail. This is a task status. It should be set into active. If you do not want this workflow to send emails anymore, you can make status inactive. And this is the task title. This is just for your reference. I will send email. And this is a from. This is a sender's email. We'll put here Charmaine, and 2, this is for the receiver's email. And my subject is new contract. And this is the content of the email. And all of these are what we called variables here, and I will put here customer name, and I will put a variable for the content here. And after that, click the save button, and finally click the finish as you complete the process of creating the workflow here. And item inserted. Here we can see the workflow that we added earlier in the workflows list. And this is the short demo, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.